Okay, guys, we're back with another video today. We're going to be going over our Tuesday 31st trade recap, and then we'll go on to talking about weekly analysis that we'd like to do for the next 2 days for Thursday and Friday. Today was New Year's, so obviously there was no trading. So first things first, in the mornings we'll come in to the market and we'll look for 15-minute liquidities. So first things we do is we mark out the sell side and buy side liquidities. That being said, here was market open, and we had these two right here, and then we had the high of pre-market, and then we had the sell side liquidities down here. So a good thing we could do after we do this is we can go to replay and we can go through the trade that we showed. Market open, and we saw this get swept out, but we didn't like the movement of the trade and it was too far down. That being said, we wanted to get a good sweep of the sell side liquidity, so we marked it out right here. We also had this one, and really just sit back and wait, and you can go through here.
Pretty much straight chop half the day.
Yeah, really just straight chop, and then until we get the first sweep of this one, that's when we start to look for the strategy that we have been doing to be able to go in on a long. Didn't get it yet. Right here we get what we like to have is we have this low, then continue to get swept by another low. That being said, and with another sell side liquidity getting swept, that'd be 15 minutes, so that shows a very good structure for long. We get two we get two sell side liquidities taken out. We get our sweep. That being said, we look to get in for either invalidation of a fair value gap or market structure shift. Right here we will have our market structure shift.
Pretty much any confluence right after the 1 minute sweep.
Yep. Got the market structure shift. Once we open a candle above that, that'll give us a good confluence to go long, then targeting a 15-minute high. That being said, we then get our entry. We got the high taken out, the 15-minute. That would be right here. That would give us our confluence to be getting out of our trade. So we have the sweep, we have the market structure shift. Go in here, we got 75 points on that with a stop loss below here. We wanted to put it below this fair value gap because this right here would be a solid spot for price to come down and bounce off of to continue up higher. We ended up making around $300 on the trade. I personally went in on with 4 MNQs. MNQ contracts. So that was the first trade that we took this week. I did not take one Monday. I didn't like the price setup with it going pre-market. Us dropping around 357 points. Usually if we have a big push in the mornings, I will not want to be able to get in. So that being said, did not trade Monday. And to give a good outlook on another reason why we got in for longs on Tuesday was we were taking out, as like I said, these huge sell side liquidities, 1 hour and these 4 hours. Really good long setup. My bias for that day was to continue up higher. That being said, we hit a pretty solid movement back down. Not sure what pushes that back down there to go that far, but just is what it is. So that was our one trade of the week so far, it being New Year's, obviously we're closed, so we're gonna go in with what we really want to see for the next 2 days to end out the week. So get a good high time frame analysis. So looking at where we're at right now on the daily, my my thing for bullish structure was this daily fair value gap that we did not invalidate until now. This showing that we opened a candle below it that is invalidated. So what I kind of want to see for tomorrow, a big thought process of if I wanted to see a higher movement, would us be coming down to take out these daily liquidities, because I feel as though with the profile of where we're at right now, the only downside, the only really upside that we would want to get in off of would be those. And we're kind of in a big bearish profile right now because we're still in a downtrend, and we also hit off this daily fair value gap. So that could push us to farther back down to target these. If we wanted to get into a bearish trade, it would be something off in probably the 4 hour if we wanted to obviously continue off of this 4 hour fair value gap, or we can come up and take out one of these 4 hour liquidities and then proceed to target something down here. Maybe these could be a good target. Take profit. Like being said here, only thing really we have on the hourly would these 2 hourly liquidities. If we wanted to target those, we have this one that we would also mark out, but nothing from here to here. And then tomorrow we'd come to the 15-minute. But looking at the daily, I definitely think that our big profile is these two daily lows. So my thing is, in the next 2 days, I really do believe that we'll come down and take these out. So that could be a good trade off of those, or a good trade down towards those. So that's what we'll be looking for the end of the week. But tomorrow, I honestly believe that we will come up to one of these liquidities that we have, because we have a lot of liquidity to the upside, and the really only liquidity we'd have to the downside is the one we made not too long ago. Plus we have these, obviously the 4 hours that I've marked, the 2 dailies actually I've marked out. So that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. But obviously in the morning we could be anywhere, and we could be anywhere that we want to be in the market. But that's really the only end of the week analysis. I mean, obviously there's only 2 days left in the week, but I guess we'll just see where things will be going tomorrow. And this would be the end of the video. So if you want to like and subscribe, anything, you think that's good, or do you want to add on anything else?
I think we will have a lot to work on, both of us.
Dude, dude, you're telling me.